Evening guys, Harden here, sorry, apologies for the delay there. Anyway, coming back with another Eve Echoes video on the DIR Reflections event, part of the Splendid Universe thing. It's about 2 minutes to 8, so the next 2-hour session is going to kick off. I've got my kids to bed, so I've got a bit of playtime, which I'm happy about. I'm a bit sad that because I've been doing pretty well in this, I'm actually in the top 10 right now on the leaderboard, which I can kind of show you here, I think. Yeah, War Games leaderboard here. Takes a second to load, so you can see I'm number 10 there on the leaderboard, which I'm very, very happy about because I thought there's no chance. I haven't really done very much PvP in at least Eve Echoes. I used to do quite a lot in Eve Online, but I haven't done much in Eve Echoes since this game started, mainly PvE. But at the same time, I'm also a bit sad because the first day of this, I only did 1 out of the 3 sessions. The second day, I also did 1 out of the 3 sessions. And the first day, I kind of went in with a pretty crappy setup. I still kind of won more than I lost, but I kind of think if I'd actually got the setup I've got now, I'd be a lot higher up, actually. You can see some of these guys ahead of me are quite substantially ahead of me. So like number 8, number 8, number 9 is not too far away, but you start jumping up there to number 7, number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They've got significantly more points, and I just don't have the time, again, with the kids and work to actually kind of dedicate to this. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Well, I'm not going to stop talking, but I'm going to actually jump into the action. It's just hit 8 o'clock. I am going to have a quick 2-hour session. I'm not going to record that all, obviously, and make a very boring long video, but I will record the first 3 or 4 fights depending on how long those last, and I'll upload that afterwards. So this is completely unedited footage. I'm just recording this live as I do it, so I could win, I could lose. So far, I think this morning I did the 2-hour session. I lost 1 match during that 2-hour session, but again, I've had bad luck whenever I record. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's go into the faction war games, and we will start. Let me just get my other 2 ships in ready to go as well. Start. Okay, and I just moved the little recording thing just out of the way a little bit. Click start, and let's see what we get first. Oh, that didn't work for some reason. What's that saying? Oh, okay, it says join a War Games fleet. I think it's because I messed around a little bit earlier. I need to just change my fleet. Quickly do that. As you can see, this is definitely not edited. Oh, this is actually what I need. Edit fleet info, War Game fleet, confirm. Okay, let's try again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's see what we get. Apparently I'm fighting for the Minmatar Republic, which anyone who knows me from EVE Online would know that would make me throw up from my role-playing days. Okay, so let's turn on my tanking mods. Again, the nice thing about this Raven setup is it's very good on the cap usage, so I can literally run my tank pretty much constantly. So I do see there's an Apoc there. All right, an Apoc, Tempest and a Raven. So obviously the primary will be the Apoc. So let's see. Focus fire on the Apoc, focus fire on the Apoc, focus fire on the Apoc. And then 1, 2, 3. And then, sorry if nothing's happening on the main screen. It's just I'm doing all the others right now. So just getting all my guns orbiting, getting my ships orbiting, as you can see here. And again, turn on all my target painters, turn on a damage mod. And what I do is I tend to just immediately orbit because that mitigates some of the incoming damage. So they are doing a lot of damage actually on my... Okay, I'm going to lock up the Tempest next because I think that's where a lot of this damage is coming from. Lock up the Tempest. Oh no, oh wow, this is a bit of a mistake on my part. Okay, what I did was on one of my accounts, oh, so there we go, this is what happens when I'm recording. One of my accounts, I'm actually splitting my fire. Oh no, okay. Looks like I might actually end up starting this with a loss here tonight. I didn't have everybody on the Apoc. For some reason, I'd actually locked up the Raven, but he's actually dying, so I think he's going to definitely be my secondary, because the Raven is actually dying, and I wasn't even focusing on him. Okay, so I think I probably will still win this fight, but again, that was a huge mistake. If this had been a better team I was up against, I would have been out of it. I am in structure on one of my ships, and again, I'm still hitting the wrong target on one of these. Okay. Wow, this is a really bad start, but I'm still holding on. Okay, so we're down to the Tempest now. Let me just make sure this guy is orbiting, because the Tempest will not be hitting so well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach here. Yeah, I'm so stupid, but again, right now this guy is doomed. He's got two full strength Ravens hitting him. My third Raven's holding on. There we go, actually I wiped them. I was down to about 10% structure there. So again, that was my stupidity. That Raven was definitely not tanked, because I was actually accidentally shooting that on one account and almost killed it with one ship, and I could have taken down that Apoc a bit faster, which would have removed the DPS. So there you go, some stupidity at the beginning, some rustiness. I hope that doesn't set the tone for the evening. We'll jump into the next one. Let's see. Yeah, it was pretty fast though. A nice one. Okay. Gear up for battle. Again, you just have to remember to always turn on my tanking mods before I land, so then I can get ready to start applying some damage straight away. So again, there's an Apoc there. I see that will be the primary again. No, there's two Apocs, so definitely I'm going to hit the one that's closer, and then hopefully this time I don't mess up with my targeting. Okay, so that one. Okay, they're hitting my second Raven. I've got turned on the damage control there, and then let's do this, get orbiting. Okay, and then I'm going to lock up the second Apoc. Again, I think this is going to be an easy win overall. They have put me down into armor on my second Raven, but they're also about to go into structure. The Apoc is about to go into structure. Yeah, okay, so one of their Apocs is down now, so their DPS, incoming DPS, is going to be a lot less. But I'm in structure as well, but again, my Apoc is tanking, so my Raven is tanking. So this is again one of the advantages of these Ravens, they have got that active tank. Okay, so what's happened here is that guy has gone out of range, so he's still hitting me, but I'm not hitting him. So I'm going to actually switch target now. I'm going to set my guys who are not damaged onto approaching this guy, and meanwhile I'm going to set my other ship onto killing this Caracal. Let me just, yeah, they are going to kill my first, they are going to kill my one of my Ravens anyway, so that's really my own fault. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take down the Caracal first. I just need to make sure I get my target painters onto the Caracal, and again, damage control there. That Apoc is doing a lot of damage. Oh, he's in structure there. I should have probably killed him off now. Okay, I'm not using my damage mod. So yeah, definitely a lot of rustiness here tonight. And again, I haven't turned those on yet. So okay, so and then that Apoc is doomed now. He obviously doesn't have any active tank at all. So he's going to pop in a second. Again, damage mod on there. I might as well, this is not going to take too long. There we go. Right, so definitely some rustiness. I did lose a ship that time, which isn't ideal, but again, par for the course. Drink of water. Okay, let's continue. Let's see who we get next. So yeah, I found that with this team, sometimes you get the 3 Apoc strikers. The important thing is to make sure you kill their first ship at roughly the same time they kill yours. Once the Apocs are down to 2 Apocs, the DPS coming in becomes a lot more manageable, especially with an active tank, and then usually you can outlast them. So it's critical to get that first ship down quickly. So making a mistake, like I just did on that first fight where I split my fire, is extremely painful and possibly fatal, especially with Acox. So let's see what happens here. Oh, it's the same guys again. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, and a Maelstrom. Okay, so this could be a bit tougher. So let's, again, I'm going to do the same thing in terms of taking out the Apocs. I'm going to go for the one that's closest. This is interesting. They don't seem to have actually started shooting me yet, or at least I haven't noticed. Okay. Okay, and let's lock up. Let me have a look on my third account. Oh yeah, they are hitting that one. So actually, let's just get this other Apoc locked up. So yeah, technically a tough team here. Let's get that. Okay, that Apoc is in structure. So hopefully DPS goes down. That means I've got a little bit more life on my first Raven. Okay, I can apply damage mods here. Okay, I'm about to enter structure on my first. Let's focus fire on there. Let's make sure I'm orbiting here, so that, again, making it hard. And then we'll lock up the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom is coming in, so it might be some kind of tanky setup. Okay, so my other Raven, my first Raven will be dying soon. To make sure I am actually orbiting here. So the Maelstrom is coming in. Okay, the Apoc is down. I still have all 3 ships alive. Okay, so straight onto that. That Maelstrom is coming in fast. Okay, we're going to get some webs on him. Going to orbit him. I didn't get my web on him. Let's get that on there as well. That guy's not even hitting him, so a bit stupid there. My first Raven is still heroically struggling on. I don't know how. This guy should be blasting him at close range now, but he doesn't seem to be. Okay, my first Raven has died. Okay, let's see who this guy switches fire to. But again, I'm not too worried here. A single Maelstrom is not going to bother me too much. Okay, he's sitting my second account. I'm going to hit my damage control on there, so he's going to have about 30 seconds doing no damage. I can actually hit my damage mod there. Oh, I forgot to turn my web on. My web's on. Let me just check my drones are hitting. Yes, they are. Okay. Alright, so he's at 2 kilometers here. I've got another damage mod on there. So this guy's quite tanky, but he's not moving fast because he's got 2 webs on him, which means my large missiles are doing pretty good damage on him. So I'm like hitting fairly substantial hits each time. Again, I'm going to finish this off quickly. I'm going to hit my damage control, so I'm doubling up there a bit, which if this fight was going to go on, I wouldn't do that because you get, obviously it's more efficient to run your damage control, sorry, your ballistic controls one after the other rather than at the same time, unless you really, sometimes if you really want to get that first Apoc down, it might be worth hitting them all in one go, but it does mean then that you don't have, it's not as efficient as kind of running them consecutively. Okay, so that one again was quite a fast fight. So I think I will record one, well actually maybe two more, or maybe I'll just make this 20 minutes and kind of leave it at that. So continue, start, let's jump on in again. So the advantage I have, I think, is that because so many people are flying Apocs, they're the kind of meta and the kind of other snipers. I think a lot of people are just not expecting to fight kind of a full 3-man Raven team, and because of that, that's kind of an advantage for me. Okay, so the basics. Turn on my tank again, and then let's see what we get here. Am I fighting the same guys again? Okay, so we've got an Abaddon, a Rogue, and a Maelstrom. So I'm going to take the Rogue first this time, which is this guy. So again, let's just get that. Oh, it's a Bhaalghorn. Okay, so that definitely the Bhaalghorn is my primary. So let's just get orbiting. I don't know who they're hitting first here. Let's get my mods on. Orbit, and again. So I've got no damage incoming currently. There's an Abaddon and Maelstrom. I'm going to go for the Maelstrom next after that. So let me lock him up. Again, no damage as yet coming in. The Bhaalghorn is now almost dead. And the Maelstrom is charging in. I don't know if this is the same guy as last time, but he's going to have a tougher time this time. He's going to have 3 Ravens blasting him at full health. Okay, so he's still charging, but he's going to have a hard time. And yeah, let's just get the Abaddon locked up, ready for killing. Okay, the Maelstrom's in range and he's been webbed by my first character. He's out of range of my second. Still being hit. But again, okay, so now the Maelstrom is doing a quite substantial chunk of damage on my second Raven. I've just turned the damage control on. He is not yet in range here. I'm just going to orbit a little bit closer. And orbit a little bit closer on this account as well, so I can get my webs on him. The Maelstrom is very tanky, so he's in combination with the Abaddon here. I guess the Abaddon's using pulses. They're doing quite a bit of damage. My tank is still up, so these are definitely 2 kind of close range guys. Again, damage mod. I'm juggling between the 2, so the shield's about to go down on this Maelstrom. Hopefully he'll do that before I get into half armor, and we can knock him off. Okay, again, damage there. Okay, yeah, he's clever. He's moved out of the way. He's kind of speed tanking a bit, so he's not taking as much damage as he would if he was webbed. So maybe he learned a lesson from the last fight. They have got one of my Ravens into structure here that Abaddon has, so we're going to have to see how tanky the Abaddon is. If he's super tanky, then I will outlast him because he won't have that much DPS. If he's DPS, then I'm going to kill him. Okay, so that my third Raven is now in low structure. That Maelstrom is still holding on amazingly. He definitely has a very nice tank. Is he in the same corp? He is the same corp. So this is okay. So there we go. He's killed. He's got my Raven down. This is a good fight. These guys seem to know what they're doing. The Abaddon is still getting closer. I'm going to turn on my damage control here. Let me just make sure I am orbiting that guy. I might actually, I don't know how he's structure tanking me there. Okay, so maybe he's running out of cap now. Because suddenly, oh, there we go. Okay, so focus fire on the Abaddon. Let's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to orbit him. Again, try and get in under his guns. orbit under his guns. Hopefully, I doubt I'm going to get there, but we'll try, and let's see how tanky this Abaddon is. Yeah, he's sticking on my main account, Harden. Okay, so he's in armor now, so he's in his tanking phase. I'm obviously in my tanking phase. So yeah, he is fractionally knocking me down. So I don't think he's super tanked, because basically he's actually outpacing my shield booster. So that means he has got a reasonably high DPS fit. But the problem is for him, that means he's taking fire from 2 Ravens now. So yes, he's going to take my tank down on my first Raven, but he's probably going to lose his own tank first. Yeah, he's in structure now. All right. Yeah, he's just got his shield booster going. Oh, sorry, shield extender. Okay, there we go. So that one's quite a good fight. They got in close. That Maelstrom was, yeah, very tanky. Really surprising, because he was taking the fire from 3 of those Ravens. I think in the end he just kind of ran out of cap. Again, that's the one thing on these Ravens you really don't have to worry about, or at least the way I've got them set up, don't have to worry about. These are my kind of ratting fits, so originally I haven't got any of the integrated rigs or anything else. I've just got the basic pith modules, not even the A types or anything like that. But I did have the rigs are the extra cap rigs, so that combined with the fact I'm using missiles and the Abaddon has a big base capacitor, it means that I rarely have cap problems. I've been there where I've had Bhaalghorns in close, and they've had a lot of problem draining me. Like, I've been down to the lowest I've been down is about 1% in one fight, but again, doing a lot of damage that whole time. It took him a long time to get me down there. Alright, this is the last one I'm going to record, guys, because again this video is getting a bit long. Again, stop talking and put my tank on. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so there is... I'm not so good with the ship recognition. Well, there's one Apoc there, and okay, so this theoretically should be an easy match, but it might be a long match because it depends what those smaller ships do. Obviously, again, take out the Apoc as quick as possible. Focus fire, focus fire, focus fire. Get my things on, start orbiting. Okay, and then we'll lock up this guy, the Succubus. And again, right now, no damage on any of my ships. Okay, the Apoc is down, and that. Okay, so we're going to go for the Succubus. Let's just turn those on in case they're not. Again, apply some of my damage mods. Let's see the Succubus. Let's have a look. Sorry, I know I'm not giving you good camera angles. It's hard enough trying to run 3 of these accounts in these battles. Oh, didn't turn my guns on. Yeah. Okay, let me lock this guy up, and I'm going to stick my drones on him. And actually, what I'll do is once I'm locked, I will actually. He probably thinks I haven't got webs, as I haven't used them yet. So I'm just going to wait until all 3 accounts are locked, and I'm going to stick them on at the same time. And then, oh, let's have a look. I'll get my drones ready. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Okay, well, let's just wait. Okay, so I'm locked on all 3. Let me just, there we go. 1, 2, 3 webs. And let's get the drones in flying. I don't know if this... Oh, I didn't have my web on there. Okay, so now he's triple webbed and about to go down. And now the Succubus is webbed as well. And about to go down. Yeah, they killed my drones. Interesting. I still got one alive. There we go. All right, guys. So that was it. I think that was 5 matches there. So again, completely unedited, raw footage. There was, as I said, kind of a few mistakes in there. So definitely not perfect. But again, you can see this Raven Striker team is pretty solid against all kinds of setups. Even there with the kind of smaller stuff when it comes in, they can deal with it. I've had a few where there's been a few small ships that have just kind of orbited me, but then I just go and sit on the beacon and they're not doing enough damage to actually kill me. So I can just kind of wait them out until the zone pops in, but that's kind of annoying because it just wastes time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do like and subscribe. I will post another video at some stage. As I said, I'm really enjoying this. I think this is one of the best things NetEase has implemented in the game so far. Yeah, so I'll just keep going. I'm not sure how much longer there is on this event. I'm probably going to drop out of the top 10 because, again, I don't have enough time. Today I did because I was in working from home all by myself, so I was able to do that. But most days I don't have that opportunity. So it literally is just 2 hours in the evening. That's all I can do it. All right. Thank you all. Take care. Good night. Please do like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.